Pass cumulatively. Previously, though, it does seem like the set history does favor FXL. But if FXL wants to be able to take it all, he has to win 2 consecutive sets, whereas Comer only needs 1. Everybody, we are now in Grand Finals, and Comer is opening off hot with an amazing amazing scythe combo.
Oh my goodness. We have a dodge burn, but that's like a normal Fate thing, so you can get all of the movement that the gravity cancel side sig brings into play here. You're going to get more than just using your dodge towards the left or the right. There's the side air, potentially. Okay, can we set up the edge guard here? He's just going to get a jump side air. He's just going to play safe, and that weapon toss homed in on him. There's a GC side light. That should be everything, even with the dodge if it came out off of cooldown. And how poetic is this, Dar, that we're on the Demon Island. There's the light side, there's the dark side. We have FXL versus Comer. We have the white color scheme on Comer. We have the black color scheme on FXL. Like, this is beautiful. It feels like destiny.
It's time for them to meet their fate. You set it up for me, Spiky. Thank you so much. I was just waiting for that. Comer. Oh, FXL. Whoa. What just happened? Hello? He just chase dodged off, and then he was out of resources, and then he's gone. That's not the kind of misinput that you want in Grand Finals. FXL, wake up. FXL, lock back in. You're not going to be chase dodging like that again. Okay. Comer going to be eating that down air. That spikes.
Yeah, we got the down air, we got the interruption on the recovery. Everybody heard that noise come out, indicating as such. FXL's still down more than a stock at this point, so he's going to need something special if he wants to end this game with a victory. But still, there are chances for momentum here. Ooh, the neutral signature as well, extending off stage just a little bit to catch an aerial opponent. He almost got that side light. That would have been the side air leading to the KO after that GC in light that came out from FXL, and the down air is going to end things up. So now we need to look at whether or not FXL is going to be a goldfish or an elephant. An elephant never forgets and it weighs heavy on the conscience, but a goldfish has a memory of 10 seconds. That's what FXL needs here. He needs to forget that game, forget everything that just happened to him, and go back in fresh.
I feel like usually people would want to be the elephant in this. I don't know if anybody is often like, oh yes, I want to be the goldfish in this.
I wouldn't want to remember that game. If I was FXL, I would not want to be remembering that game.
Well, you know, the goldfish is bound to repeat the same mistakes. The elephant learns from his mistakes. So I actually think that FXL wants to be the elephant in this case. Okay, before we get clipped out of context and being told like, oh, we're not talking about the game. We are talking about the game. We're going into this next one. FXL up against Comer. FXL is still going to be staying on the Fate, not opting for the Moirex. We're going to be staying with the Ditto going into this. I really just feel like this was like mostly off of that one misinput that he did when he chase dodged off without any resources and then just threw his second stock away. We're starting off with a clean slate now. Let's see what we got.
Okay, we're back to double scythe coming into this one. Both players leading with this weapon. Okay, the D-Light turning things around. Even the side light coming out from FXL. Feels like Comer's a little bit on the back foot, at least in the beginning of this game.
Okay. Tried to get that offstage set up. Not yet. Comer just gonna be holding it down, with that D-Light and like coming through. Gonna be catching FXL behind him. Nice job, nice follow-ups. Oh my god, Comer, he's going all the way out there. He wants that neutral move, and he is gonna be able to find it. Why didn't FXL go for the down air? Why didn't FXL go for the down air before Comer went for the neutral air? Because Comer has to hold in to be able to make it back onto the stage. That could have been either one of them going down, but Comer is the only one that pulled the trigger.
Oh, he's gonna lose his stock just like that. That's so tough. And after such a good play earlier of waiting to see if FXL was gonna rip his dodge, getting through the neutral air that Comer threw out, but he hit it because there wasn't the dodge that came through FXL in time, so it was beautiful. And now he's gonna go back over to the scythe after a fantastic unarmed combo as well. The inlight into the side air. There's the ground pound again. Oh, he went for the ground pound re-deep into the push-off column rather than waiting for the down air.
Such a dangerous position to be in, but Comer finds himself off stage once again, gets back on, goes for the reversal, and all of a sudden the tables have turned. Comer was the one in control of the offstage situation. Okay, FXL wants to go all the way out there. That could have been the stock, not necessarily connected. Comer is still staying alive, but he goes up and above the stage with the recovery. He was sweating, he had no options. FXL did exactly what he needed to do to punish him.
And this is both players showing like major commitments off stage. That time it went towards FXL. He did a great job of reading all of the movement that came off and responding correctly. The weapon toss almost made contact with FXL. There is a weapon spawn middle of the stage. FXL's going to swap it out over onto the orb. It's going to keep Comer weapon starved. Comer pushing into the air again. Next weapon swiped as well.
Oh my gosh, just dashing in, dashing out. Comer's movement, they're so tricky for Fixel. That was such a good bait and punish. He has to make it back onto the stage. Comer, he doesn't really have to go out there besides maybe with the downer. Fixel fights his way back on here. Sidelight Terry, that should do it. Yes, it will. The two-piece true combo comes through.
Comer is a little bit behind here, but he does have weapon advantage. We'll see if Fixel's able to grab one quickly or if Comer's going to strip the field. Here comes the orb out from Fixel. Potentially going to play very aerially with these down airs. There's one making contact. Again, another down air coming out. Back-to-back in-lights coming out from Comer, though. The D-light just almost over the corner in case Fixel wanted to come over a little bit too prematurely. There's the side air, potentially setting up an edge guard. Those down airs are going to come right over the corner. Again, the side air reading high. Again, a down air. He's playing side air, down air, side air, down air.
Is holding on to that side, saying being so patient, but Comer is in a bit of a nasty position off stage. Fixel, he keeps on committing, and he now gets hit with the sidelight. He gets hit with the sailor. He gets hit with another one. Is this going to be it for this game? Can Fixel make it back onto the stage? Comer, he doesn't go out there to finish at all. He's afraid of the recovery. He's afraid of the neutraler. This could be anybody's game, Sparky. Fixel, he didn't catch the landing.
The disarm could be huge here. And Comer actually goes back in. He has enough room, and Fixel got through that. That gave Comer enough time, or excuse me, that gave Fixel enough time for the weapon spawn to come in. Juicy down sync to get in. Comer was not expecting that one. He wasn't able to punish it in time. That is, I don't want to call it a popular thing, but that is a thing Fates do because they're able to teleport over to that corner, and Fixel is going to fall after getting sent far enough, and he's going to lose that game, and that is a tough loss. But look at the damage difference between the two. It's like 130, 140 between the two. It took 601 in order for Comer to get that one. That's over 200 damage per stock on average across the 3 stocks.
Yeah, and this could be huge for Comer. I believe the last time that he has won an event was all the way back in the Winter Championships for this region last year. So this could be big. Fixel now going to be on the Petra here, actually. Finally going to be switching off. No longer on the Ditto, but will we be seeing the 3-0? Or is the Petra switch just what he needs?
Here comes another high-strength orb. I expect that to be a common through line this weekend. It has been for a while now. The Fates, the Petras, very popular legends. Comer again charging up that side signature to get the laser beam as opposed to the close-range shotgun blast. Again, the two-piece, man. He's grabbing those so consistently, and the ground pound, and that's just going to be it. You're playing a strong legend with solid defense, and all of a sudden you're going to lose your stock in orange to a scythe ground pound. That's a tough way to start things. I thought we might have gotten more off of that string after that weapon toss hit to add a little bit of extra stun.
Oh my gosh, Fixel with the string, the amazing job putting on the damage here. But Comer, look at the position that he has Fixel in off stage. Fixel still has to find a way to fight back on after all of those hits. And all it did was actually put Comer back on. But the ground pound gonna be coming through. He goes out there. He's gonna be able to get the spike. Nicely done. And just like that, the stock count has been evened up. Fixel dash jumping up and above Comer's face.
The in-light, nothing immediately after, a little bit of a movement back into the jump recovery. The recovery didn't make contact. There's the side light, and that's going to be a KO all the way out there. You know that recovery is going to KO. There was a solid amount of damage added up from Comer, and all of a sudden, this is a full stock lead. This could be it right here. If Fixel doesn't find something and find it fast, oh, he's going to whiff that side light. Not going to have that stacked hitbox that he needed.
Yeah, I can't believe that ended up whiffing that side light. Also not going to be able to connect. Fixel, is this going to be it for Fixel? Not like this. Not a 2-0 stock-wise, and not a 3-0 in grand finals. You have to fight back at this point. But Comer, he is playing with so much momentum behind him.
Oh, I almost did it. That was almost a 130 KO. Oh my goodness, the recovery also sending over onto the wall with the immediate answer back from Fixel. The interruption, the wake up. Oh my gosh, the D-light into the recovery almost enough to do it, and that's gonna do it right there. Comer in a 3-0 fashion, not winning a tournament since Winter Championship last year. He's been in a tug of war back and forth. Fixel, Comer, and then all of a sudden, Comer comes out on top and wins this in 3-0 fashion. No reset needed. He did it from the winner's side.